Yo guys, how you all doing today? It's me, Smurryman75. Guys, I'm back for another reaction video. Today I'll be giving my reaction to the Hibs and Livingston game there for the weekend, which finished in a 1-1 draw. I'm also going to give my first reaction to the new plans set out by our Chief Executive, Ron Gordon, at the club's AGM. I'm also going to reveal a little sneak peek into something that I've got in mind for the channel, more of a long-term project. But that being said, let's talk about that. So guys, as I said in the intro there, let's start off with the 1-1 draw against Livingston there on Saturday. Now, I know, if I'm being really honest, a 1-1 draw against Livingston at home is never ever a good result. Okay, I'm going to say that now. I was bitterly disappointed that we never capitalised on our chances. You know, we had a good chance with the penalty. I think that is abundantly clear. But in the long and short, we weren't good enough on the day. And Livingston done what they've done a lot of times recently, and that is they've just sat back. You know, they've soaked up pressure, which they've done really well on doing. And I'm being honest, I thought they were actually looking good for the win at one point, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest. I think that, sorry for switching hands, I think that as difficult as it is to accept, I think obviously we've got to take the positives. You know, take the positives out of the result. It's a point closer to Aberdeen and Motherwell. Obviously the results did kind of go for us in that sense, and obviously the St Mirren game last night helped us out massively as well. But we just have to keep positive now. I think the fact that we're only 5 or 6 points off the European places right now, it's a massive bonus. And it's testament to the work that Jack Ross is doing just now. It was really good work from him. Obviously, I know we'd like it to be a wee bit more. But I think, bearing in mind how things are going, it's still not really Jack Ross's team. I know he's had one window and he's brought in obviously Mark McNulty, Doherty and Omiyonga. But it's still, I still think it's very much a heck and bottom team just now. Yeah, Joe Newell's came on to a wee bit of form just now. Sorry, switching hands again. Obviously, Joe Newell's came on to a wee bit of form, and I was actually gutted for him at the fact that he got injured in the warm up on Saturday there. So in that sense, as I say, I was really gutted for him because I just think for his form, he needed to keep on playing. But it is what it is. I have to say one thing that is kind of concerning me is the fact that we are leaking really silly goals. I think that, now don't quote me here, but I think we've lost 24 points from winning positions this season. And that is a massive concern for us. But, of course, again, we need to look at the positives, look at where we were when Jack Ross took over. We were 1 point above Hearts. We're now 17 points ahead of them, which is massive, of course. It's, again, we've just got to keep, the way I see it is just keep the positives. Just keep the positives going and hope for the best. I mean, yeah, you don't want to be doing that all the time, just hoping for the best. But unfortunately, in this moment in time, we don't have anything else to do. As I've already said, it's not fully Jack Ross's team just now. I don't expect a lot in terms of, I'm not going to say I don't expect a lot for the rest of the season. I think Hibs are comfortable where we are. Of course, sorry, switching hands. I think, obviously, we're going to have to keep on going in terms of just keep plugging away with results and hope that the results carry on going for us in a lot of ways. But we're just going to have to wait and see. It is what it is, unfortunately. Right, anyway, I'm going to stop talking about the match here on Saturday. I'm going to talk about, obviously, something that has happened very recently. Obviously, it's the club's AGM. Ron Gordon has obviously put out his plans for the club. He's obviously, a couple of the things that I've picked out, obviously the interviews and the articles that I've read, I've picked out a few things. Obviously he's putting £1 million in for matchday experience into improve Easter Road, which, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest, is pretty good. It shows that he's listening to supporters. He talks in an interview about improving the kiosks, improving the sound system, and just, as I say, improving the overall things like the hospitality and everything like that, improving the overall matchday experience of going to Easter Road on a Saturday, which I think is great because of the fact, as I say, he's listened to supporters. He's aiming to double the player wage bill by 2023, I think it was, and he's obviously trying to make Hibs more appealing to sponsors. He said it himself that there's not a lot of deals in terms of sponsorships in Scotland, so he's obviously trying to drum up new business for us. He wants to obviously get more season ticket holders in there as well, to obviously make sure that, again, you know, we've got more bodies through the door. I mean, I have to say, sorry, switching hands, I have to say I was really impressed by the way that he was talking. Again, he sounded really positive, and something that I've not really seen. That's something that I've not really seen from the owners, the hierarchy at Hibs since I've been a season ticket holder. It's always been about sort of, again, you know, living within our means and things like that, and, you know, just being happy to be where we are. But, you know, Ron Gordon's already said that he wants the minimum for Hibs to be top 4, pushing top 3, for us to be doing well in the cup competitions, for us to be competing well in Europe as well. And as I say, I mean, he just talks really good about what he wants for the club, which as a supporter I find really refreshing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, these words that he's saying just now, hopefully he's got the statement there to make it so. I've got a feeling that he has, because, as I say, for us to be £5.5 million in credit just now, and obviously I know the sale of John McGinn went a long way to helping that, and but to be £5.5 million in the black is fantastic for Hibs. We're debt free, which again is massive, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can just take this positivity, you know, positivity that I just feel hasn't been there for a long time. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, this kind of thing just carries on going on for us. You know, I mean, I hope that Ron makes good on what his promises, which, as I say, I've got the feeling that I think he will. So yeah, I mean, first impressions are really good. That's my overall feeling on it. Okay, last thing from me. Obviously, I said at the start of the video there, I've got a long-term project in mind. Now, anybody who knows me knows that first and foremost, I love football. I love collecting football memorabilia. You know, I've collected Hibs shirts for many years. Scarves, I've collected loads of scarves over the years. Programmes, I've got loads of programmes in the house, you know, dating back easily 30 years from when I started going to matches. And yeah, I had an idea the other day that I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try and build up a massive shirt collection. Now, I know I've already said I collect Hibs shirts, but I'm talking about the wider scope. I want to start building up a shirt collection from all Scottish and English football teams, barring a few exceptions. I'm telling you now, I will not be buying a Hearts or a Rangers kit from Scotland, or any of the Manchester clubs from England. Being a Hibs and Liverpool supporter, I refuse to do that. But I'm talking, you know, just once a month, I've got all the rest of the names there cut up in a tub. I'm just going to pick a name out of a tub every month, and that's going to be the shirt that I'm going to go away and buy. I will review it on the channel. So it's just something a wee bit different. Sorry, switching hands one more time. I'm really sorry, this is difficult when you don't have a tripod. Yeah, as I say, it's a long-term project. It's something that I've wanted to do for a wee while. As I say, it changes things up a wee bit for me in terms of my content as well. You know, I feel that, obviously, I know I do the vlogs. I think I do the vlogs. I think I do them quite okay. I think I do them quite well. But obviously, I know I've tried challenges and things like that in the past, but it's something that I didn't really enjoy. You know, I didn't want to do something really stupid for views. I.e., like when I done the 5 iron brews in 5 minutes, you know, that paggered me. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't really want to do that again. So, as as I say, this is just something completely different. It's sticking within, obviously, doing things for football, which is obviously what I'm all about. And yeah, as I say, I mean, it's fresh content for you guys, obviously, watching me. As I say, these are the things I'm hoping to try and achieve. Hopefully, you know, I'll manage to do all of the clubs there. Obviously, I know I'm not going to be able... As I say, it's a very, very long-term project, okay? Obviously, if a club... if it comes to the end of the season, if a club goes up, I'll put their name in the pot. Club goes down, I'll take their name out. So that it's kind of, you know, I don't know. Well, no, actually, I might know. Maybe the teams for League 2. If they go down, I'll take their names out the pot, and the team that comes up, I'll put their name in. That's probably better. Probably. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop my usual ramblings just now. I really hope you've liked the video. If you have, you know, stick a thumbs up there. It really helps me out when you do that. Slap a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Ron Gordon's plans. Also about my long-term project. And follow me on Instagram. It's MurrayMinter75. Find me on Twitter. It's at Murray1875. And until then, I'll just see you next time. Do you know what I mean, guys?